Guys, well, I have not vlogged from the car in I don't know how long, and I know definitely not since I've gotten the new iPhone 6 because, and that was what, in September sometime, because this is the first time I'm using it in my OOTD, which is the thing that holds my phone when I am in the car. I think I briefly showed it before in my car organization video. And I wondered if it would still fit because, you know, it's a little bit bigger than the 5. And I tried to tighten everything up. I hope it's not messing around too much because I know that can be really annoying. Anyway, I thought I would just see what's going on, let you know kind of my plans throughout the rest of the year. Definitely let me know what your guys' plans are for like Thanksgiving. You'll see this after Thanksgiving, but what'd you do if you went anywhere or you just had family over for Christmas? What are you doing? So this is the day before Thanksgiving, and like a crazy person, I'm venturing out. And I told myself over the weekend, my husband and I were out, and I'm like, oh yeah, let's go ahead and get everything we need today because I don't want to go back out next week, you know, because it'll be really crazy. Sure enough, I've already had to go out like twice this week. Once on Monday, because if you follow me on Twitter, y'all know I bought a new Christmas tree last week because they had them on sale, and my husband and I decided we're not going to put up the 9-foot anymore because our 9-foot is huge. I don't know if you guys remember it from last year or previous videos. You know, it's 9 foot, but it's extremely wide at the bottom. I think it was like, I don't know, 60 inches or something. It was something crazy. It was like 2 inches taller than I am. I don't remember the exact measurement. So it's really wide at the bottom, and in this house where we have to put it for just space-wise, we don't have a lot of room. It takes up a lot of room. Plus, it's extremely heavy, and I swear we like cuss it every year and go, oh my God, I'm not putting this thing up. But when it gets up, it's so beautiful, and it's like, oh, now we know why we put it up. And it has these little, like 60 of the bulbs, I think, twinkle slightly. They're just ever so slightly. It's so pretty. Anyway, bought a tree. We sit there forever. I think we were in Target over an hour trying to decide on just like a regular 7.5-foot tree, but wanted it full. Well, sure enough, they put them half off. I think we got it like 25 or 30% off. They put them half off in like a week of us buying it. So I took my receipt back in. I was like, can I get an adjustment? I was 1 day shy of not being able to. So keep that in mind for any of you who want an adjustment at Target. It's 7 days. So I did get it half off, which was great. We haven't put it up yet, so I hope I like it. I've second guessed it the whole time because, you know, going from a really pretty tree that we've had like 12 years now to something else is like, I hope I like it. So I'm venturing out to do a few things. I have 2 eggs left, so I needed some eggs. That's all I need for my pumpkin pie that I'm making today, but just to be on the safe side, I wanted to get like a couple of things, so I'm running to Target. Like I said, I hope it's not too crazy, but we're just doing Thanksgiving, me and my husband this year, just at our house. My husband's actually working today, and then he's gonna work again on Friday. So nobody's coming, anything like that. We're not going anywhere. Because my in-laws, if you remember, I said we're just here around Halloween, and we saw my mom and dad in October when we all went to Indiana. And then my mom and dad are actually going to come for Christmas. So my husband and I are going on a cruise around Christmas, but we'll be back in time for Christmas. And then my mom and dad are actually going to come for Christmas. So because we're going on vacation, when I'm like looking at the calendar, trying to plan videos and just plan around the holidays in general, it just dawned on me the other day. I'm like, I really only have a couple weeks to get things done before we go on vacation to have things finished in time for Christmas. Like as far as decorating and just gift buying. And I think I've mentioned in the past, we don't really buy gifts for everybody in our family, like meaning my parents, my in-laws, my brother, but we always buy for my 2 nephews. So back to the cruise. We are going on a cruise. We were originally gonna go out of New Orleans again and take that same ship that we did in the spring because we loved it. But it was going to Mexico again, and I mean, we've been to Mexico I don't know how many times, even though we love it. Just really didn't want to go on the same itinerary again. So we scrapped that and moved our deposit over to a different cruise We're going on Holland America. We haven't been on that line in like 8 years, but we really liked it back then. So we're going out of Florida. So I do plan on vlogging, and hopefully it'll be some new things. There's a couple of new stops for us that we haven't been on, and one we haven't been on in years, so that should be interesting and fun. And of course I'll vlog the ship and stuff so you can see it. And just like in the spring, I thought I would separate my outfits of the day, because I know when people are just coming to those cruise vlogs to get information about the ship or just to see the itinerary and the stops, they don't necessarily want to know what makeup I'm wearing and the clothes I'm wearing. I know that can kind of be annoying, so that's why I started separating them back in the spring. So I plan on doing that, showing my outfits, which is another thing I need to start planning and getting together. I at least know, I'm pretty sure I know one formal night dress that I'm already wearing, and I've got to figure out the other one. But then trying to put clothes together, it's kind of hard because it's cold, but then thinking about, oh, I'm gonna be wearing shorts, so hopefully I can get that together. And along those same lines, I'm really thinking about updating my cruise packing video. For those of you that haven't seen it, it's on my second channel, which I used to post more of all the cruise information there until this past spring. And I explained in a previous video the reason why I kind of stopped posting on that channel is just because I get a lot of random people on there finding the cruise videos, which is, you know, completely fine. I know it helps people out. I look at other cruise videos too, but also I'm just trying to diversify this channel so it's just not makeup all the time, because you know, that's just not me, and I know you guys have other interests too. And, you know, back in the day it was the norm to have like several different channels. Well, now it's the norm to just have one, which I kind of like better anyway as well. So anyway, all my past cruise videos are in a playlist over there, and I'll try to remember to link that below. And that's definitely my most viewed video on that channel. It started kind of out as a daily vlog, and I turned it into my cruise packing video on how we pack, how I get things organized. But there's a few things that have changed, so I just thought it might be interesting to do an updated one. But that's always a little bit crazy, because then that means I'm trying to film it as I'm actually packing, and I usually don't pack until like a couple days right before we're leaving. And then of course there's always those few last minute items that, you know, go in at the last minute. We are flying this time as well, going down a day before, so look for that. Hopefully it'll work out. You never know how things happen, but that is a plan to do an updated one. And many of you have asked me for the actual cruise packing list. I have that spreadsheet that I showed in that video. I'm still trying to work in Google Docs to make that like a shareable document. I've never done that before. I know you can do it, but I'm trying to make that so it's like a link and you guys just click on it and have your own and make it your own. And then from my, I feel like I am talking so much. I don't know what it seems like on your end, but, and then from my fall baking video, which thank you guys so much for the great feedback. I'm really glad you liked it. It was a lot of work, and it felt like a big production doing it, but it came out great. You know, I edited it together. It looked fine. So I appreciate the great feedback, and I'm so glad you guys liked that. From that video, I got asked if I had planned to do any like holiday baking or cooking videos. I do plan on doing it. My only issue I'm kind of working out in my mind right now is timing wise, because, you know, initially, you know, I would just make those things when my family is actually here, when we're going to eat them. But I'm not sure how far before Christmas my parents are coming, and then I want them to still kind of be relevant, even though you could totally make them like for New Year's or any other time. But I'm now thinking maybe I'll make a few before then so that it's up, and you guys can, you know, decide if you want to make them or not. What I figure I'll do is maybe do like one baking thing and like a couple appetizers. We typically do appetizers in my family. If you watched my video from last year, I showed the spread of what all we had. Christmas Eve we do appetizers, maybe ham, and then Christmas Day we'll do like a ham or like a big breakfast. We don't do a lot on Christmas Day. So that's just my thought process, some video ideas going forward, just to let you know kind of hopefully what to expect. Although I have to say, you know, I hate putting things out there saying, oh, I'm going to do this, because this just came back to bite me in the butt. just this past week, a few days ago, again, if you guys follow me on Twitter, and then I posted makeup from that video on Instagram, that I had filmed a holiday gift guide, and I also was including my wish list, because I just thought, you know, that may give you guys some ideas, and you might just be curious to know, you know, what's on my Christmas wish list. Well, that video, and I knew it looked funny when I was importing the footage from my camera, like it just didn't seem to want to go in. I had to do it twice, like something seemed wrong. Well, then when I went to go edit it, like all the footage is black, there's no sound. It said like it's missing clips. I tried all kind of things, and wouldn't you know, because this was several days later when I went to edit it, this is something I never ever do. I had already deleted the footage from my camera because it was a long video. Even though I was going to edit it down, it was taking up a lot of space because I had other things on my camera. I just couldn't believe that. I was so upset for several days because I put a lot of work into it. I had to go find links for everything I was talking about to make sure you guys could purchase things if you wanted. And it was just like a fun video. Like, I really enjoyed making it. So that didn't happen. So that just goes to show sometimes you plan on something, it doesn't happen. And then I wanted that up before Black Friday. And of course, then by the time I went to edit it and found that out, and then other things I already had commitments to this week, like I didn't have time to refilm it. So anyway, that's just kind of something that happens, you know, in the video making world. But I was still trying to think of maybe like a blog post or something I could put together, because there's so many great sales going on. And then I thought what I would do is maybe just try to Instagram some things with links as I see sales going on, or they're things I've talked about before, or things I recommend. I definitely retweet sales, so follow me on Twitter. Okay, so I am at Target. I'm gonna go in and get what I need, and then I will catch back up with y'all later. Okay, so Target wasn't too busy at all. Got what I needed. I'll show y'all when I get home. Sorry, it says my battery's getting low there. Now I'm kind of warm with the sunshine in on this angle. That reminds me, this is a new jacket. It's kind of like an early Christmas present. I will link it below because I absolutely love it. Like I said, with the sun coming in, it's 49 degrees. Now I'm a little warm, but it's the perfect weight. It's a quilted jacket. You know, lightweight, but yet keeps you warm, because sometimes I get cold, and I have a Columbia down winter jacket that I absolutely love. I've had it for several years, but sometimes you just look like a crazy person wearing, you know, your full-on winter jacket when it's chilly. And then some of my lighter jackets aren't warm enough. So really happy with this. I'd been wanting one for a while, looked at some different ones, so I'll be sure to link it below in case y'all are interested. I'll probably put my outfit on Instagram. My shirt I bought last year, so it's no longer available, but I'm pretty sure I saw a similar one, so I'll link it, and y'all will have already seen that on Instagram before now. Okay, so I'm still on my iPhone here, and my phone died, so hopefully I've charged it enough. Just got some eggs, picked up 3 pair of socks. You can't really tell, navy gray, and then this Argyle. And then I picked up another one of the Jillian O'Malley sleep sets. I actually just mentioned these. By the time you see this, it will already have went up on my November favorites. So I picked up a black pair. And then got this hat. I just thought it was cute. I love hats in the wintertime, so hopefully that works out. Needed some hair color. For those of you that don't know, I color my own roots. It's nothing my hairstylist wouldn't do, so she just has me do my own. And then she does the highlights, and then this is the root color. And then needed some Pam with olive oil. Also a backup. I have my hand in my pocket, that's why it looks funny. Backup of the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I'm in the color Fair. Absolutely love that for under the eyes. Needed some mouthwash. I thought I would try, if you saw my last grocery haul, I said I drink a lot of Ruby Red grapefruit juice. I thought I would try this one. This is the orange juice brand that I drink as well. Needed some sandwich bags, also olive oil. And then I've mentioned these before, I think on, or no, it was these on Instagram. the Southwestern style egg rolls, the Target brand. They taste just like the ones from Chili's. They are awesome. And then I thought I would try the vegetable ones. And I got some broccoli slaw. I've been really into this lately, and what I do is like I'll make a turkey wrap and I'll put this in instead of lettuce, and you don't need much, and it gives you that nice crunch, and then you're getting some veggies, so that's what I use that for. Thought I would just pick up a bag of salad because with all the Thanksgiving heaviness, we may end up wanting a salad here or there. And that's just my little Target haul. Okay, so I thought I would just film here. Hopefully my battery doesn't die, because like I said, it just died a minute ago. I'll put all the details of anything I mentioned below. I'll also try to do some more vlogging. I can't promise like how regular it will be, but like, you know, just when I'm putting up the Christmas tree and decorations and all that, because I know I've had requests for that and you guys like seeing that. I know I like seeing those things too. So I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.